Hi, this is Kaylee Vandertulip with the West Library's review of resources for anesthesiology students. This video will go over some of the basic resources, and in other videos I'll go over how to find more detailed information and how to cite that information. To get to the library's webpage, you'll start at txwest.edu and scroll to the bottom of the screen. The West Library is down at the bottom, or you can go straight to westlibrary.txwest.edu. When you're outside of the library, you will need to log in using off-campus access. Here you'll use your Ramlink username and your Ramlink password. So the username and password you use to get into your email, it's not necessarily the same as the username and password you use to get into Blackboard. We try and organize all of the resources by subject, so we do have our online resources by subject housed together, and our anesthesiology resources housed together. I'll go over some of the most useful ones for you. Some of them are available to anyone through the internet, and we've put them here because they're more useful, such as the webpage for the American Association of Nurse Anesthetists. Some of them we have in here that are specifically paid for by the library for your use, and these include places like the AMA Manual of Style. And we're going to start with the AMA Manual of Style. This is your citation guide. This is what you will use to write your references page and to do your internal citations. You can find out how to do that. We've got the table of contents here. There's also going to be a video in this series on how to use AMA. Another useful resource is CINAHL. This is a database specific to nursing research. It is put together through this publisher, which is EBSCO. It's really helpful to use this Choose Databases section up here because you can also search Medline with full text, which is biomedicine in general. And you can search this. Searching an EBSCO database will be a topic for a different video. All right, back to the library's webpage and back to online resources by subject. Another helpful site is going to be the Journal of Visualized Experiments. This covers how to perform specific experiments and some procedures. So if I was to search for intubation, I would be able to find videos of how to do specific kinds of intubation. You will end up using the Cochrane Library. This is where we keep systematic reviews of research, so the gold standard of evidence-based medicine is here in the Cochrane Library. If you want to see if there are specific trials for a procedure you're interested in, a drug or a therapy you're interested in, you can look in clinical trials. And then the last place you'll probably use the most often is PubMed. There are several videos that are going to go over how to use PubMed, and this is where you're going to be spending most of your research time. Do access PubMed through the library's webpage. This allows you to find very, very quickly if the library has already paid for the article. Most articles in biomedicine are quite expensive on their own and will not be freely available, so you do want to use the resources available to you that you've already paid for to get access. We have RefWorks here. As you're starting your research, you may want to set up a RefWorks account and store your research in there. And the reason for this is twofold. One, so you can keep track of all of the research you've already found and maybe even use it later on. And the second is RefWorks has a widget that you put into Microsoft Word called Write in Cite, and this will create a bibliography and internal citations for you much, much faster than you could do that on your own. How to use RefWorks is another video. Finally, we have the library's catalog right here. The catalog will search primarily for books and electronic books. So if I search for anesthesia as a keyword in here, I will get the books that we have in print and the books that we have available to you electronically. You can tell very quickly which ones are available off campus because it will have electronic resource written into it. And so when I click on the title of the book, there will be a link that says go to ebook. On this screen, you'd be able to see the table of contents, download the book to your e-reader, look at the full text of the book, which will also allow you to search within the text of the book for a specific topic, specific drug, whatever you're interested in. Anytime you need help with your research or with your citations, you can look in the tutorials section for these videos and many, many others. Bibliography assistance for information on AMA or RefWorks, and you can contact us. This will send me an email. If you go to Reference Research Help and fill in this information, you can send me an email, and I generally get back to people within 24 to 48 hours.